Hello humans, welcome back to my channel where I watch things about space and learn about them. You will discover, maybe frustratingly so, that my preferred method of learning is learning through discovery. I would much rather learn something by discovering it in a video than have a question and look it up and instantly know the answer. I'd rather discover the answer progressively. So I have a lot of questions about space and current space programs. If you look on my channel, I've got I've got videos up about the Artemis and about the Apollo missions, and I'm trying to keep tabs on current events while also learning about kind of the past of all the different missions that NASA has run and all the different space programs that are out there, and what's currently happening, but what has happened to get us to this point from the very beginning of the dawn of the space age. So I'm doing a lot as far as all that is concerned, but I wanted to know just a little bit more about space. I know CGP Gray. I know his videos very well, as most of the internet does, and I saw this one about space. It's only 3 minutes long, and I was like, well, I might learn something, so here we go.
My very easy method just speeds up naming planets. Every physics classroom has a solar system line like this, or
I don't know if I can name all the planets. I am about to try, though, and I will probably embarrass myself. So, on the far left, I'm going to say that's the moon, because I really don't know. Then we have Venus, maybe. Then we have Earth. Then we have Mars. Then we have Jupiter's the big one, right? Then we have Saturn. Then we have Uranus. Then we have Neptune. Then we have Pluto. How did I do? It has been a long time since I was in a classroom. I'm not that old, but I'm pretty old, and it has been a long time since I've been in a classroom. So I don't even know if I got them all correctly named, but
like
we'll
this.
see.
Sorry, Pluto. Looking at the line,
Pluto.
which planet is closest to Earth, Venus or Mars? To
It is
answer, you
Venus.
need first know that, like many things in school, the line is a lie.
Did I say that one was Venus? I already forget.
Planets are not people queuing for coffee, but rather spheroids scattered in space, always in motion, not in simple
Spheroids.
circles either, but in ellipses at untidy angles. In the cold, dark expanse, this is the coziest Venus gets to Earth, but only about once a year and a half-ish. Starting close, she orbits far, then comes back. Needs some space on the other side of the sun.
That's interesting. I know all the planets orbit at different rates, different speeds. So this is not like news to me. It is specifically news about Venus, but I didn't. So it's faster than us, basically, or slower than? I don't know, which one is it?
Gets to Earth, but only about once a year and a half-ish. Starting close, she orbits
Faster.
far, then comes back. Needs some space on the other side of the sun. This means when Venus is away, Mars can be the closest to play. So because of orbits, there isn't one answer to who is the closest. It's really who is mostly the closest. The mostest closest. When Mars and Venus are both on the other side of the sun, it leaves little Mercury the closest. Each of Earth's inner 3 planets.
Mercury. I'm sure I didn't say Mercury. I thought that was the moon. I forgot all about Mercury. Yeah, sorry, Mercury. I literally forgot you existed. Can we see that one with the naked eye? I mean, it's really small. Probably not, right? I can recall every once in a while I see planets, right? And every once in a while I'm like, that's either Mars or Saturn. Or maybe it's Venus. I never say that. Other people say that. Every time I see the red one, I'm like, that's probably Mars. I don't know that for a fact. It just looks more red than the other stars. It's probably Mars, right?
planet friends are, at one time the farthest and the closest, and Mercury, with his smallest orbit, makes him never that far from Earth, at least on planetary scales, giving the little guy a uniquely close relationship with Terra. In fact, watching the planets spin, because of his small orbit, Mercury, not Mars or Venus, is the closest planet most of the time. Looking at the line...
Interesting. Okay, so I guess that makes... Is it the closer you are to the orbiting star, the faster you go? Is that just coincidence from that graph he just showed, or is that how it actually works?
That seems impossible, but nonetheless, in the way of actual orbits, if we keep measuring the distance to all the planets as they spin, Mercury is Earth's mostest closest neighbor, which is delightfully unexpected. But wait, if Mercury is the mostest closest to Earth, he has to be the mostest closest to Venus as well, right? Because her orbit is smaller than Earth's, and running the numbers, it's true, making Earth's special relationship with Mercury less special. But at least this is one time where the line provides the obvious answer. Mercury is closest to Venus. While we're here, who is Mars's mostest closest? On his other side is the asteroid belt, so it should be...
Oh. I'm not familiar with belts in general, like in space. I don't know if I realized there was one in between Mars and insert next planet name here. But I guess that makes sense. How many belts are there out in between all the planets? I guess he'll probably get into it, right?
The Earth, but maybe it's Venus. Maybe the rule is the second closest is the mostest closest. Watching the results...
Something I always love about his videos is he rhymes a lot, but he also phrases things in a way that is like much more complicated than if you just like said it. Like, I always get confused watching his videos. Maybe that's part of his strategy, is that you have to watch it like 4 times to figure out what the heck he's saying sometimes. But he usually, because he's rhyming, he says things in a way that has a like alt sentence structure to how people normally talk, which means that as I'm trying to mentally track everything he's saying, I quite often completely get lost.
And, oh my Celestia, it's Mercury again. Mercury is the mostest closest to Earth, Venus, and Mars for the same reason each time. Bigger orbits make farther average distances for longer times. So mercurial Mercury is the constantist companion. No, it can't be true for Jupiter too. Enormous, far away Jupiter. But it is!
Way far
Once
away.
again, Mercury's small orbit means he never goes as far away as the other planets with their bigger orbits.
Really?
Thus, are you ready for this? The orbital math that shows Mercury is the mostest closest to Jupiter is the same for all the planets and everything that orbits the sun.
Okay, I guess that makes sense because it's going so much faster than all the other planets, it's most frequently close, like on a close side to any other given planet than it would be for any smaller planet with a smaller rotation and a slower rotation, not a smaller, but a slower rotation to be at the closest point of its orbit to any other given planet. Did you follow that at all? I followed it. Did Gray follow it? I don't know.
You too, Pluto. For each of the planets, Mercury is the mostest closest.
Good for Mercury. Was that the whole video? Oh, I guess it was. Okay, I thought he was going to go through all the rest of the planets. I didn't even know if I got all the rest of the names right. Why is Pluto not a planet again? Is it a moon? Is that what we discovered? Is that what we decided to technically classify it as? Maybe I should watch more videos like this so I know what I'm talking about. I guess thanks for watching. Go ahead and give Gray a follow. If you're not already, you should be already. And then go watch the Penny video too. That one was pretty crazy. Both of them. The old Penny video and the new Penny video. Anyways, just short one today. That's my shortest video yet, is under 10 minutes. But anyways, thanks for watching. And if you have any more suggestions for anything else I should watch, drop in the comments. Like and subscribe would be appreciated, but it's your life. You do what you want. Have a good day.